What is going on, people? This is Eric here from ParaFlinch, the king of misplays, and welcome to another video. Today we've got ZAPPITY here on the screen. I'm going to run through this deck and we're going to get through and get to some games here. So I don't want to take too long. I think most of you have seen this. It's kind of it's more of like a standard build that everybody's playing with right now. My counts are a little different than some people. Some people are running like 2 Shrine or what is it, like more different switching cards like Escape Rope and stuff like that. But I feel like this is a little more consistent and more towards my flavor of liking the deck. So let's just go ahead and roll through the Pokemon real quick. Most of you know what these Pokemon do, but if you don't, Absol, again, we're running this for the mirror match. The active Pokemon, if your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic, its retreat cost is 1 colorless more. We run the Buzzwole because we're running 4 Rainbow Energy, and the reason why we're running 4 Rainbow Energy is, yes, of course, it works for Zapdos, but we also want to be able to hit the Sledgehammer turn when our opponent is at 4 prizes, and we also want to hit the Nightcap turn when our opponent is has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. So, and it's really the only reason we're running Rainbow Energy, and as well, if it comes down to it, for 3 attachments, we can also use Shadow Seeker, which isn't a bad attack, but again, it's 3 attachments, so not likely that we're going to use it, but there you go. Other attacker that we have in the deck, we have a Zebstrika, the one with the Raid, for a lightning and a colorless. When you evolve it, it does 90 more damage, so it's just like the Lucario GX's attack. And we also run the Sprint Zebstrika as well for extra draw, and a 2 of Blitzel count. So we also run the Tapu Koko Prism Star, super strong, and we run the Tapu Koko GX. This is the one guy we don't want to start with, really. It's like the only thing we really don't want to start with, because we're a Shrine deck and we don't want to start with only one of GX in the deck. So we also run 4 Jirachi, and like I said, that one of Neolego. And then the items kind of speak for themselves. You know, we got a lot of switching cards like Switch, Skateboard, just so we can retroactively get our Jirachi in and out, and then also get our Zapdos in with the extra damage it needs to hit. You got to switch into it every turn to get the bonus 70 damage. And then we also play 4 Electro Power just to boost the damage more. 2 Choice Band. I want to up this to 3 if I can, but I mean, this list is so tight that it's really hard to do that. We run 4 Nest Ball, 2 Rescue Stretcher, 2 Ultra Ball, which seems weird, but really you don't want to Ultra Ball many things out of your hand. Maybe there's just I mean, most of the time you'll probably be Ultra Balling away like an extra supporter like a Lily late game or something. And honestly, you really don't care about doing a from hand to bench, and the only thing ironically that is nice from hand to bench is the Tapu Koko, because you can use the Arrow Trail ability. Everything else is just pretty good about just nest balling onto the bench. So for the most part, that's really all we run 2 Ultra Balls for, and maybe to search out the Zebstrika lines as well. So there you go. 3 Shrine, 3 Cynthia, 4 Guzma, 3 Lily, and 3 Volkner. Now, it's kind of weird seeing like, why wouldn't you max out your Cynthia and Lily lines? Well, you'll find out if you haven't already seen this already, that the Jirachi does a lot of that work for you. So it's kind of nice being able to run a little more thin line of supporters and extra boosting cards like Electro Powers and stuff like that. So also Volkner kind of just gets you there, as you will see. And then we also run these last 2 tool cards, 2 Choice Band and 3 Escape Boards, and that's pretty self-explanatory. 4 Rainbow, like we talked about, and 5 Lightning, and that's a little low on the Lightning side, but remember, we can also use Rainbows, and we also have Volkner to seek out the Lightning energy as well. So with that, we will go ahead and get into the ladder here, see what decks we can go against. I named the deck ZAPPITY. It's probably a really dumb name, but yeah, Zapdos, Jirachi, ZAPPITY. It's kind of just something that just stuck with me, and that's just what we're going to call it. So let's go ahead and see who we're playing against here. Looks like Sinshan, Water Fairy colorless deck. Is that a 5 or an S? I can't even tell. Okay, so my opponent wins the coin flip. Let's see what he's rocking here. So luckily we have Blitzel in hand, or else we would have had to start the Tapu Koko. So That's fine. We also have a skateboard and everything, so let's just go ahead and see what my opponent's rocking here. Looks like it is Gardevoir. Okay, so we got really smacked by Gardevoir because of my misplay in the Pika Rum episode, so let's see if we can get some revenge today. They might run Brooklet Hill for their Mudkips, but I think it's only have a 2 count, so... they might also be running the Wonder Labyrinth as well, so... We want to keep that in mind when we place our stadiums. We want to win that stadium war, because if they put down Wonder Labyrinth, then we'll be in some pretty big trouble here. So, looks like my opponent's going to Ultra Ball away a Fairy and a Timer Ball, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see an Elms Lecture here. There it is. What would my opponent get here? Probably a Ditto, Mudkip, and a Ralts maybe. That'd probably be the best thing, as long as the Ditto's not prized. Let's see what he's got going here. Thinking about our turn here, looks like we're just going to have to attach a skateboard, put down a shrine. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Ralts, Mudkip, and Ditto. So yeah, we're going to attach a skateboard, probably put down the shrine, since he has that Tapu Lele there on the bench. And then we're also going to probably just Cynthia, because I don't want to attach... I mean, we could attach, but it's kind of risky. Oh, he puts down his own Brooklet Hill, so now we definitely feel good about putting down this Shrine of Punishment. That way we will win the Stadium War. So we don't have any Pokemon to target with this Brooklet Hill, but it's good to see what we have in deck. So we have our other Blitzel, we have both Zebstrika, that's good. One Zapdos is prized, we have an Absol, all Jirachi are here, that's good. Nihilego's here. The one thing that we don't see is the Buzzwole, so that's good to know. Tapu Koko Prism's here, all 4 Electro Power. 1 Nest Ball's prized. Switches are here. Ooh, 1 Shrine is prized as well, so keep that in mind. Looks like 1 Guzma. Oh no, we have Guzma in hand, so that's fine. 1 Volkner is prized, and looks like, yeah, I think that's about it. So, okay, so there's nothing here that we're gonna get, obviously. And we're gonna attach the escape board. We're gonna put down this Shrine of Punishment, and we just pray that we hit something off of this Cynthia here. Do I attach the Rainbow? No, I'd rather get the knockout with a Zapdos if I can. I want to get Zapdos Lightning Energy. That's not it. That is not it, Captain. That is not it. So, oh boy. I almost have to just bench this Tapu Koko, because if I don't, I could just get straight up knocked out. So, let's see. The chances of him getting a Gardevoir is pretty high, honestly. I know he only has a 3-card hand, but we're going to do this. We probably shouldn't have done that, actually, but let's just go ahead and bench this. I mean, we kind of have to. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to retreat into it, and we're just going to pass. It feels bad, but that's what happens. We didn't hit any Nest Balls. We had all of our Nest Balls and all of our Jirachi. Didn't get any of that. So, looking pretty bad. There's a Ninetales, so we're probably going to see Rare Candy, Timer Ball. Though they did discard 1 Timer Ball, so it is possible that... nope, they do play 2. Makes sense, makes sense. So let's see what they hit off this Timer Ball. 2 Tails would be nice. 2 Tails. Let's see it. Oh, he already has something raw from hand. Let's see if it is the Gardevoir or the Mudkip, or the Swampert, I mean. Looks like it is the Gardevoir. Let's see it. Timer Ball here. Looks like Tails and a head. So he's going to grab Marshtomp. Okay, sounds good. So what we want to do here, we have the Sprint Zebstrika. We kind of don't want to play that on here. We want to get some damage going on this Gardevoir. Or we could, let's see. We'd have to top deck a Zebstrika to get the Guzma play. Well, now he's got Swampert up as well, so... Oh boy. I definitely wouldn't mind, like, Guzmaing, maybe, like, Ninetales, stranding it a little bit in the active, or maybe Swampert, let the Shrine damage, because he's got all of his GX up here. So he attached for turn with the Fairy Energy. Looks like he's gonna Ultra Ball, which is kind of weird because now he can't Power Draw. Well, he can Power Draw away the Swampert if he wants to. Did he already Power Draw though? I'm not sure. So he's gonna Twilight here. Okay. Makes sense, so he's gonna get back all these resources. Yeah, probably Fairy Energy, Guzma, Cynthia, Timer Balls. Rare Candies are kind of pointless now. Probably the Ultra Balls. Brooklet Hill makes sense. He's gonna have to put back stuff that he doesn't want to put back. So he is gonna put back candies. Yep, pretty much everything that we kind of expected there. And then everybody takes Shrine damage, so that's good. So he's pretty much got his entire lineup. He's got 2 Gardevoirs. He's gonna have a Swampert here. We do get Volkner, so that means we can get like Switch, the Zebstrika as well. Or no, we can't get Switch. We have to get the Ultra Ball. So yeah, that's not good. Let me see. What is the best thing to do here? I think honestly we probably just, I know we waste like the Lightning Energy attachment, but I think we just dump this hand here because I don't want to Lily for 3 cards, and I also lose so much here. But I think we're just gonna sprint. We get Zapdos Energy, but at that point we can't even retreat into it, so we're gonna have to sprint here. It feels bad, but we're just gonna do it. This might not be the right play, but I'm just gonna go for it. There's the Zebstrika. What can we do here? We can get, let's see, what can we get off this Nest Ball that'll be impactful? I'm thinking maybe we just get Jirachi here. Man, sucks that we had to retreat into that Tapu Koko. I think we have to get Jirachi here, unfortunately. So we could do Headbolt for 60, which is kind of funny, but yep, we'll just pass. So not much we can do. I don't know what would have been the better play. Maybe Lillian would have been good. I mean, we could have switched. We could have, like, Guzmud, used Headbolt for 60. Maybe. But I need to start getting these Jirachis out, and I just need to start swinging with Zapdos. But there's the other Swampert. What did my opponent top deck here? He top decked a Vulpix. Okay. And a Alolan Vulpix. So he's going to Power Draw into 3 cards. Now his deck is pretty fat due to that Twilight GX. So we'll see another Power Draw here. Getting rid of Kirlia. Yeah, he's got his whole engine here. So he attaches for turn. And he's going to Secret Spring another Fairy Energy here to the bench. So if he hits another Fairy Energy, he's doing 30, 60, 90. So still not enough for a knockout. I wonder if he runs DCE. Why he attaches for turn instead of just using, because he still had one more Secret Spring. It's kind of weird. So the Shrine damage is doing work here. Definitely doing work. I think I am going to Ultra Ball this away and get a Zapdos. But there's that glitch that I can't. That's what's stupid about PTCGO is that I think there's that glitch that's still happening that I can't sprint with 0 cards in hand. But I think we have to just sprint anyways. So let's do it. I don't know if it's fixed. I'm pretty sure it's not. So we're just gonna sprint. It's pretty lame. Though we do get a good hand here. I'm thinking of Guzmaing this thing, start doing damage. Well, we're doing 80, right? So 80 damage. That's 120, 130. Or is it better just to start swinging at this Gardevoir here? I know they run Max Potion, so Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna have to Guzma here. Let's go ahead and bench this other Zapdos because I know this one's gonna get knocked out for sure. I don't want to go after like Tapu Lele or Alolan Ninetales as much as that seems good because Max Potion is a thing, and I'm pretty sure that's why my opponent's like whatever because I have Max Potion. So let's go after Gardevoir with energy on it. We also have Cynthia for next turn, and we'll just go ahead and do 80 damage. I know I mentioned this in my Pikarom video, but I didn't mention it here. You got to remember that Thunderous Assault doesn't hit for weakness, so against the mirror match, just got to keep that in mind. So let's see what my opponent does here. In order for him to get the knockout on Zapdos, he needs 3 energy, which there's already one on us, or 30, 60, 90. Yeah, he actually needs 3 energy on his side because we have one on ours, making it 120 if he hits it. Rainbow energy doesn't really hinder us that much against Gardevoir's math, which is nice. It's nice for sure. My opponent's got a thick hand there. Looks like he's going to go for Guzma here. Probably going to go after that Tapu Koko, I'd imagine, finish that off before I can do anything. Though we don't have any Acerola or Max Potion in the deck, so there's no reason to do that, honestly, because if we did have... there would be no reason, because we have Zapdos that's 110 HP. We have Zebstrika that's like 120 HP or something like that, so there's literally no point. So my opponent attaches to the bench, which is very interesting. He's winning in the prize race, but that's okay because that means he still needs to take 4 more prizes because we do not have any more GX Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and promote Jirachi here. We need to hit one of our 2 switches or our other escape board, our other 2 escape boards. So there's a choice band that helps some math here. So we're gonna attach here, and I think we're gonna Cynthia first. We're just gonna get some fresh cards. Okay, that's cool. I think we're going to Nest Ball here, thin the deck a little bit more. Should we get this out? I think we should. Well, how many? We only have 1 more Nest Ball left, so maybe it might be nice to get this, because then we can hit back with a Gardevoir, or hit a Infinite Force. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's get this thing down. I don't think the retreat cost is really going to be so significant here, so we'll probably mention another Jirachi, honestly. We could Rescue Stretcher, get back a Tapu Koko. If we do that, we actually could get a knockout here, do 150 damage, but then we just get destroyed back here. So let's go ahead and go Stellar Wish. We want to save that for later. Shoot, we don't get anything. So we will have to attach the energy to Jirachi and manually retreat, which kind of sucks. So we want to get that Cynthia for next turn, so let's go ahead and do that. Or do we get the Guzma? Honestly, I think the Guzma's fine. Let's just get the Guzma. Actually, it's probably not okay. Oh, we can't because it goes to sleep. So yeah, we're kind of screwed here. Yeah, we really need to hit a skateboard or a switch because it goes to sleep. Can't manually retreat. Totally forgot about that. That's okay. We're gonna be able to finish off this Gardevoir with 2 energy on it, so that's fine. We wake up. It's irrelevant. He's probably gonna knock us out here. We could honestly just take out like a Lele or something for next turn because we're gonna hit 110. Finishing up that Lele, but I think taking out that Gardevoir is probably the best play. My opponent's really digging for these Max Potions. If he plays them, I would assume he does. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. I can definitely see a Max Potion on the bench, though he's getting rid of 2 energy, which is relevant. There's none in the discard pile. I remember he Twilighted back one of them. There goes a choice band, irrelevant. So, yeah, we probably should have benched the Jirachi, honestly, so we could have promoted it and just dug for a little bit more, but we will probably just end up I don't know. We'll just have to see if the max potion hits, because if it does, so I don't see a max potion immediately, so he might not have it yet. Ultra Ball, an Elm, and a Timer Ball. Maybe he doesn't play max potions. That'd be kind of strange, because you not only Gardevoir inherently is good with max potion, but you also have Serious Guidance to get those out. So let's see. He also needs to attach for turn in order to get the knockout on this Jirachi, which is kind of crazy. He has to expend so many resources to hit these numbers. It's really ridiculous, honestly. We still haven't seen a single DCE either. So he's gonna retreat, go into this Gardevoir. Okay. There's the DCE. So it's kind of wild. Okay, so he knocks our shrine. So we only have one more shrine, and it is prized. So that sucks a little bit. Maybe he was digging for that Brooklet Hill, because like, oh crap, I'm really running low. So now that he's done this, it might be better just to Guzma Lele and then knock out this Gardevoir, because he doesn't want to max potion all of that away, because he'd be getting rid of a lot of resources there. See a Secret Spring. Still haven't seen a single Electro Power this whole game, which is nuts. She's gonna start attaching to this Alolan Ninetales. Okay, so we're gonna promote Zebstrika because we've got the Dingle Dangle here. Or it might be better just to go for the active knockout, because we have Nightcap on tap for next turn. Though we're really on a timer here. We got to do something. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. We can just retreat into Lele and then Guzma, because that would be just a play that we could do. I think we do that. Because we also have Nightcap, like I said. Though we do have to hit like a Cynthia or something so we can get the Rainbow Energy. I think there's 2 more. I think we saw 2 more in the deck. Yeah, I think so. So let's go ahead and just retreat into Jirachi, and then we can Guzma. We also had Sprint. We could have sprinted this all the way, but we'll see. This is a lot of stuff that I just don't want to get rid of. So here's an Electro Power. So, and a switch. Does that help our math here? So we're doing 110, 140. So 140. That means we can take out this Ninetales, and I don't not like that. Yeah. So 110, right? 90, 100, 110. 30, 140, 40, and then 100. Sounds good to me, honestly. Let's go ahead, bench this. Let's go ahead and bench this. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's attach this here. We'll shuffle 3 into the deck. Now we will sprint, is what I'm saying. We'll Guzma up this Alolan Ninetales. And we'll sprint. And let's see, so we get a switch, Choice Band, this is good. We also have Cynthia for next turn, that's good. So if my math is correct, I think that's a knockout, which it is. It's good, perfect numbers there. So now we're getting back into it. We also get our shrine off of the prizes, which is good. Probably see Gardevoir come up. Yep. So this puts him in a situation where he has to like keep that energy on, or he's gonna have to max potion all of that away and still manage to get 3 more fairy or 3 more energy on his board. So totally cool with that. We also have means of getting our other Guzmas. We've only played one. Or no, we played 3. We've already played... Wait, did we Ultra Ball? Yeah, we did Ultra Ball 1 away early on, didn't we? Because we had to get that... we had to get like a Zapdos or something on the bench. So yeah, that's unfortunate. There should be one more left in deck. I don't think one was prized, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. So we might be able to dig for it and Guzma up something else here. So he's going to retreat into this Gardevoir, which is interesting. He's going to Max Potion the bench. Okay. So he still needs 3 energy on this Gardevoir in order to get the knockout. There it is. There's 3 energy. So let's see what our math is with Nihilego. We'd be doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So it's 160. I'd be 20 short. And the Shrine wouldn't help here. Shrine had to stick for one more turn. We could have done it. So it might just be better to dig for Guzma and knock out Tapu Lele, maybe? Maybe he overextends and puts an energy on here. No, he wouldn't do that. Let's see. Really isn't a better attack here. So 30, 60, 90, 120. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 160 with the Shrine. So yeah, he'd have a turn to Max Potion, right? And he's only played 1, so I think we put up Jirachi. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Get the Rainbow Energy, but man, I don't like our odds. He's got 2 power draws, 10 cards in deck. You know he's gonna hit the Max Potion, but how much energy does he really have is the question. So he has 6, 7. He probably doesn't have much left. So I don't mind going for this play here. Let's actually see what we get off the Stellar Wish first. Electro Power, Switch, and Lily. Do we just get the Switch and go for another Jirachi? Because we also have Switch in hand. Electro Power doesn't really help in this situation because we already have Choice Band. So let's go ahead and get the Switch. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch into this Jirachi. Oh wait, would have Electro Power would have gotten the knockout on this Gardevoir? That's the question. So we could do 110, 140, that'd be 200. We would have to hit another Electro Power, which, okay, if we hit Electro Power off this, we might be able to Cynthia for it, so yeah. There's Electro Power. Let's try and go for the Zapdos play. I know it might be, like, guaranteed with this, but we're 10 short. We also have Sprint as well. We should be able to get there. I think we should be able to get there. So let's go ahead and Electro Power. We'll put down Shrine, Choice Band. So 30, 60, 90 plus the 80. That is 170. That should be more than enough. Do I put down another Zapdos? I think so. And we'll go ahead and play Switch. Play Switch here. We'll also attach here for turn, and we'll Cynthia. Need to hit 1 more Electro Power. There are 2 more in deck. Nothing there. Let's just go ahead and put these boards on. And we're gonna Sprint. We need to hit Electro Power here. I remember all of them were in the deck, none of them were prized, and we missed it. That feels bad, but that's all we can do. So 140 means he's got 30 left, so that sucks. Or 20 left, sorry. Which means we can just poke with Zapdos even if it didn't retreat, but that'd be dumb. So you're gonna see a Solgaleo come out here with 250 HP. that's going to be hard to deal with for sure. And oh, this is coming down to the wire, actually. I think we might be out of choice bands because we used our, yeah, we're out of choice bands. So we need to hit Electro Power Guzma. Or no, we could just do, no, because if the shrine sticks one more turn, we just need Guzma and we could win here. As long as the shrine doesn't get replaced and a max potion doesn't come out, we could just see. Okay, so I think we just lose now. That is unfortunate. Turbo Strike for 120. Yeah, I think we are out here. We're out of shrines. The only way we could have won was with that shrine sticking. And we missed Electro Power. We missed it. Yeah, I don't think we win now. I don't think there's any way we could win. We could maybe do a GX play. There's the Electro Power, ironically. So yeah, both of them were in the deck. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Could go for 50, 100, 200, or wait, 100, 200, 250. We could just go for the Tapu Koko here. Go for the GX. I'm pretty sure he has it, but we'll just do what we can. Do that. Do this. And because it was attached to a Pokemon, it was considered a Lightning Energy, so we'll go ahead and do that. I think we just hold the Electro Power. And Tapu Thunder, 250. So that's literally all we can do. And he just needs 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. He needs one more energy, which he has. You have a good deck. Well played. Yep. Missed Electro Power for that key knockout here. It was the last thing we could have done. Super boost energy, of course. Overkill. And 270 damage. So as you can see there, we really, like the early turns, we were just way behind. We didn't have our Jirachis out. We didn't have our Zapdos out. For 2 turns it was. And my opponent was able to set up his entire board and get 2 Swampards out, 2 Gardevoir, and an Alolan Ninetales. And even still, we were really close. We missed that key turn of Electro Power there. And we could have gotten the knockout, but just did not stick there. My opponent smartly did a GX play early on and got his Stadium back, which really kind of cemented the game a little bit, because by doing that, he was able to get rid of our shrine, which, yeah, that shrine was our only hope there, for sure. So my opponent's going first here, so I don't mind benching all this stuff. Same with this. He might also be running Jirachi, so we'll just go ahead and do that. It's a good setup for us. Oh, we're playing against Charizard. Nice. That's cool. So we already have, if he benches another Charmander or something, we already have an easy prize with Guzma Rainbow Energy. But we'll see what we get off the top deck and Stellar Wish. Haven't seen Charizard yet in play. I do like the concept, though. I really do. He's also rocking the cool Charizard coin. We also want to get out our Buzzwole and Nihilego for sure, because I think Charizard has 160, but I'm not sure if it's weak to lightning or water. If it's weak to lightning, we could probably actually attack with what is it? The Headbolt one that does 60, and you could just Electro Power once and get a knockout. So there's a Jirachi, so we very smartly did play Absol. He's going to Guzma himself. The Zapdos, that makes sense. But if he doesn't get any Charmander down, we're going to be sniping that Charmander very easily. Well, we need to get a whatchamacallit, what do you call them? She's gonna pass. A skateboard or some sort. Oh, well, we just get a Zapdos, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to risk missing a switch card or anything like that, so we're just gonna go ahead and get an easy knockout here. Be the first one to get a knockout. And Thunderous Assault. 80 damage, take a prize. Get a Lily, that's good. That would have been nice earlier on. Would I have gone for the actual Lily there? I'm not too sure. So he gets Rare Candy Charizard here. Alright. Roaring Resolve. Oh, so he has 150 and he's weak to water, so that does better math for us actually, right? So now he has 130. Now that means we still need to hit 2 Electro Powers. So he does knock out the Zapdos here, but if he wants to go for the continuous Blaze Ball, again, he's going to have to Roaring Resolve, and that's no good. So let's go ahead and Lily here for 4. We can get down a Buzzwole, I think. Yeah, let's get down Buzzwole. What else do we have? We really have nothing here. A Guzma would actually be nice, because then we could Guzma up that Jirachi, take another prize. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Volkner. What does Volkner get us? We played Escape Rope. I think actually playing an Escape Rope would be good, because then we could just Escape Rope, and it's just like a Guzma, honestly. You probably should change it to like 1 switch, 1 Escape Rope. We already played Lily. Yeah. But we already played Lily, so Volkner would be irrelevant anyways. But we do get the switch, which is nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the switch. Yep. And we'll go ahead and just do that. And here's the cool thing about this play, actually. I didn't actually think about this. If he goes for the Roaring Resolve, then oh, never mind. I had to get Electro Power there. If I had Electro Power, then we would have been able to basically, if he uses Roaring Resolve, he knocks himself out. So it's kind of funny. So he Ultra Balled. Oh, he plays Clowns. I didn't even notice. That's interesting. That's pretty cool though, because you instantly put on that 2 energy. So my opponent does not have anything else here. He's gonna just go for the Roaring Resolve and take a prize card. So he's going off of prize card and top deck mode here. So I think we just promote. I think we just be safe and promote this. Without having a skateboard, I can't just freely promote Jirachi, unfortunately. Well, there's the Volkner. So yeah, let's just go ahead and attach. Put the Choice Band on there, because why not? Do we get Nest Ball Lightning Energy? Probably. Let's go ahead and just do that. Nest Ball Lightning Energy. That way we get down a Zapdos. Could also power this guy up, which I don't mind at all. Oh, okay. Well, we're just out of Zapdos. Are we? Okay, I guess 1 is prized. Sad times. We could get a Coco here. Definitely could do that. Let's just go ahead and do that then. And we'll attach a Lightning Energy to the... Oh no, we already attached Rainbow, so... we can attach Lightning and then do Dance of the Ancients to the bench, and then Evolve and take a knockout next turn. So we're doing 120 here. Overkill, but if my opponent doesn't get a knockout next turn, we're still doing 120, which is good to know. We get our Zapdos off the prize. Here comes Jirachi. Here comes Jirachi. Let my opponent get off the prizes. He gets a Cynthia, which is great for him. He's back in it, back in the game. Let's see if he can get rare candy. I really like this engine actually, because you can dig with your Jirachi to get the rare candies. You also have like probably a 1 of or a 2 of Blacephalon if you just really need to get that one big knockout on a tag team. I think Charizard can actually do that on its own, though I think, you know, it's a fine inclusion, especially against our deck when maybe he's struggling to get that last prize. All he has to do is attach Burst GX. So there's a Nest Ball for another Jirachi, Charmeleon, so we're not going to see a Charizard this turn, which is good for us. What was that? Burning Fighter. When you play this Pokemon, you discard the top 5 of your deck and choose any. Wow. That's a little greedy, but hey, you know. So we get an extra prize here. We're going to win the prize race. Well, we already were, but were we? No, we weren't. So we are going to take ahead of the prize race here. So I don't mind just attaching here. Going here with Zapdos and Lily. So yeah, we got a bunch of good stuff for next turn. Fortunately, we weren't gonna get a Guzma play on one of these guys, but chances are he's gonna get a Charizard regardless of which one we go after. So yeah, let's Sledgehammer. Get another free prize. Shrine of Punishment's not gonna really do anything unless that Clown comes into play. Or a Lele. He probably plays one Lele as well, I would imagine, if he plays one Clown. Though he might be just like us, we just play one Tapu Koko GX. And so here's a Rescue Stretcher. What is he gonna grab? Charizard, makes sense. So yeah, he only needs to discard. Well, he has to discard all of them, which is actually unfortunate, but. So we do have the response, I think. We could just attack with Tapu Koko GX, which is a little scary because that could skew our prize race. I don't know. I think we will just promote Jirachi though, because we also have Guzma knockout on whatever we want. Taking out this Charmander wouldn't be such a bad idea because if he keeps Roaring Resolve, he'll put our damage into play. So that is just fine. So yeah, I totally don't mind doing this here. And yeah, we're looking pretty good actually. As long as we don't misplay, even though I am the king of misplays, I think we'll be fine. So we can freely attach here because if we can Dance of the Ancients if anything changes off the Stellar Wish, which I don't think it will. We do get a skateboard, which is cool. There's really nothing we want a Nest Ball for, so we'll just get that. So we do have the option of taking a knockout on the Charizard or the Charmander, but since he did this, I think I just want a Guzma anyways. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll also bench Nihilego. We will bench Nihilego here. And we'll take the knockout on this Charmander. Like I said, we're setting up, he's setting up the damage for us. So we also get a switch, which is nice. We also have guaranteed, Zebstrika with Ultra Ball from Volkner. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. I don't know what my opponent can do here. He needs to take 2 prizes at once. I don't think this deck can do that. So let's see. Gets an Ultra Ball, gets rid of a Rare Candy and Charmeleon? Was that what that was? I don't know. No, it wasn't Charmeleon. Was it Charmander? I don't know. Didn't see what my opponent grabbed there. He's gonna Guzma. Yep, makes sense. Goes after the Absol. Okay. Which is kind of weird. Absol really isn't so much of a problem, I would say. But it is 1 prize, so. Oh, now he can freely retreat with his Jirachi. That makes sense. Yeah, Absol can be annoying for any deck that runs Jirachi, that is for sure. So now the damage is set up for us with Zapdos, or the Zeb Striker. I think I should just go for the Zeb Striker though, because we have game with Guzma later. So let's just Volkner for a Ultra Ball and a Lightning Energy. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball away, Lightning Energy, and Skateboard, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Honestly, I think we've got game, unless my opponent can manipulate my hand, but then again, I do have Jirachi. Oh, okay, well, Eric, you should have looked with the Volkner to see that your Zeb Striker is prized. One of the last 2 prizes. Nice. Okay, so... Okay. That's a fun time. Though I don't think it's freaking gonna matter. I think we'll just go ahead and go here. I think we'll go here. Because we're just going to take the knockout on Charizard this turn. So let's Stellar Wish. Get a Cynthia. It's whatever, honestly. We're going to retreat into the other Jirachi. Stellar Wish. Get some more stuff. Honestly, none of this really matters. Go ahead and switch, and then we have Guzma for game next turn, right? Because then we can just Tapu Koko, Guzma, whatever we want. So let's go ahead and do this. And Electro Power, and we'll go ahead and Thunderous Assault. I wanted to save the Zapdos for a nice free knockout on the Jirachi next turn, but our last prize is going to be that dang old Zeb Striker. So that is hilarious. My opponent drops down an Absol, which is fine. We're going to be gunning down this Jirachi, though. It really doesn't matter because we have game with Tapu Koko, regardless of what comes out here. Heat Factory Prism Star comes down. I'm gonna draw 3. Its deck is really low here. 8 cards. It's gonna Stellar Wish for 6 cards, or 5, excuse me. It's not 6 cards, Eric. Come on, get it right. Gets a Lily. Yeah, I think we're looking good here. As long as we don't misplay, I think we are good. So the plan will be, so he's going to just put this up in the active. No, he's going to put Jirachi up in the active. Interesting. Okay. That means I can't Guzma around is what he's trying to say. So, though we do just get Electro Power, so I think we just win. Yeah, because we can do 80. Let's go ahead and dance at the Ancients here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Let's go ahead and Guzma up this boy. Because this Absol is an annoyance, we have to pay to retreat 1, go into the Zapdos, Electro Power, and that's the game. And there you go, guys. That is how the engine's supposed to work. There's that pesky Zeb Striker coming out here. A little too late, buddy. A little too late. So we'll go ahead and get one more game in. Maybe we can go against a GX deck or something to show the power, the absolute power of Shrine and Choice Band and Electro Power. It just racks up so quickly. It becomes a major problem for GX decks. Also, we have a huge advantage against Lost March as well. So it's going against Psychic Colorless. Probably going to see the new Eevee Snorlax tag team with Malamar. That would be cool. That'll be a hurdle because that thing is really thick and hard to knock out. Though we do start Absol, that's probably the best start in this deck, honestly. Though everything else is just not good. Forcing us to Electro Power twice, maybe, and then Lily. So, shoot. Yeah, we are playing against a Malamar deck. I do expect to see, like, well, since he does play the Oranguru, he might just be playing, like, Giratina or something like that. If we Lily here, we're Lilying for 3. Is it 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, I don't hate that. Let's go ahead and just do that, I guess. So we do get some good cards off that. That's good. And we have our Sprint ready to go. We'll go ahead and get a Jirachi as well. And then next turn we have a knockout on Inkay because we can do Volkner, Switch, Lightning Energy. So yeah, this looks good actually. Let's just let's pass here. So those 3 cards were really good. Those 3 cards, 3, were pretty good. We got Nest Ball to get our Jirachi out and a Blitzel. So my opponent's gonna do the same thing. Lily for 3. Looks like there's not much he can get out there. Going to Ultra Ball, 2 Psychic Energy away, which is nice. Gengar Mimikyu, sweet. So let's see, he does put that into play. That's awesome. So cool. We have to mind our trainer cards here. So do we go for the Guzma or do we just go for let's see, we're doing, well, let's evolve this here. We're doing 80, 110, 140. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna hit 240. So I think just knocking out an Inkay is good. I think so. I think that's good. And we want to mind our trainer cards because this thing does 50 for each trainer card. So let's see, right? It's 50 for each trainer card you find there. So we can't get rid of the Rescue Stretcher. Do I play both of them now? That just seems bad. No, I think leaving 2 in deck is fine, honestly. I think it'll be fine because that just, he'll be 10 short. So we'll waste 1, which is unfortunate. But that way he doesn't get a knockout this turn. I don't want to sprint yet. Just a little overkill, but we get an escape board off the prizes. So he is going to get a knockout, unfortunately. That sucks. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. Might be for the best anyways. Might be for the best. Because then we can attach skateboard to Jirachi, dig for maybe another Zapdos, like an S-Ball or something, and then we can hit for a huge amount of damage with Electro Power and whatnot. So my opponent rocking these Rainbow Rare Gengar Mimikyus. He's gonna Horror House here. So can't play any cards from my hand, but I can attack. So we're gonna put some nice damage on there. I could actually sprint all of this away, but that'd be really stupid. So we're just gonna go ahead and Thunderous Assault for 10 damage. Totally okay. Though he's gonna see what I've got, and I've got a ton of stuff. I'm gonna be able to actually, I think, get a knockout, right? Because let's see how much are we doing here. So we're doing 110, 140, 150. No, we're not gonna get a knockout. Maybe we get a Choice Band or something, because we're gonna get immediately this Zapdos back. So Poltergeist is definitely gonna knock me out here. Ton of damage, 250. Definitely a lot of damage. But we're gonna be trading lots of good stuff here. He's gonna be getting 1 prize from us, and we're gonna be taking 2 prizes from him eventually. The Shrine damage will just keep sticking. There's a Nest Ball anyways, so let's go ahead and get that going. Probably the Buzzwole is pretty smart here. I think so. Let's do that. We could also Nightcap him once he gets to 2 prizes, which is cool to note. So let's go ahead and play this. We'll go ahead and get Zapdos in our hand. So the unfortunate part about this here, right, is I'd like to sprint away like the Coco or something and a Rainbow Energy, but we want to save the Rainbow Energy for the Buzzwole next turn. So let's go ahead and Stellar Wish here. Do I get Cynthia? Maybe I just get Cynthia then. Or I could take a knockout on a Malamar, which I don't hate that either. But I think we're just gonna go for Cynthia. Or do we mind our damage? Because we could just do... We could just have 50 in our hand. So let's go ahead and just go for... that's kind of unfortunate though. Is there any way we can keep the Cynthia? Yeah, we could just keep the Cynthia in our hand, which would do 50 damage and wouldn't be a knockout. So let's go ahead and do that then. We'll go here. We'll retreat into the Zapdos, and we'll do double Electro Power. I kind of wanted to save one because we're not getting the knockout, but this is what we're forced to do here, and we'll go for the Thunderous Assault. So big 140 plus Shrine. It's going to start ticking away at this back one as well, which is really good for us. So my opponent needs to Judge Me or something, or Marshadow Let Loose would make sense, because he needs 2 trainer cards, but if he Poltergeist here, see a Mysterious Treasure, we could see a Marshadow, Malamar actually. So I don't know why he's attaching 3 energy, honestly. Maybe it's to retreat because of the Absol. Definitely could see that. Though, I don't know. He should be running max potions, though. If he's running Malamar, it's smart to be running max potions in this deck. So, okay, Altar of the Moon. So I think that just cancels out the Absol. No, wait. It'd be 3, 2 less. So yeah, it would be just 1. Okay, so that's fine. Hala here for 7 cards. Hala's a really good inclusion because you probably do just Horror House most of the time early on. Peeking Red card. Oh man, Peeking Red card, you're so fun. Yikes. No, my worst enemy. 3 trainer cards. That's fine though. We really had the best hand. We had Rainbow Energy, Cynthia. I mean, we just had a really good hand there. Mysterious Treasure away. Nest Ball for Giratina, so he can start beating me at the prize race. So, yikes. We don't have an energy, so a Guzma play is not going to be good for us. Honestly, maybe even running 2 Shrine and 1 Thunder Mountain Prism Star would be nice. I could see that being pretty useful. So he's going to Let Loose. This actually helps us. This actually helps us a lot here. Yeah, the Peeking Red card, he should have just stuck with that, but I guess he just didn't think I was really going for it. Oh, is he gonna go for a... No, he already retreated, so that doesn't make sense. Okay, so there's a Poltergeist for 100 damage. Pretty risky on the Let Loose there. But now we can dig for like a Guzma or something and finish the knockout on this thing, or just keep letting Shrine tick away a little bit. Let's see what we get off this Stellar Wish. Cynthia, Choice Band. Oh boy. Literally nothing of use. Do want to use our Sledgehammer turn. It is only 100 damage because he has resistance. That's worthy to note. Maybe we do just get the Choice Band, start softening it up for Zapdos just to come in and start smackdowning. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do Choice Band then. Set up Zapdos's numbers a little bit. We'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get Zapdos back here. So it really seems like we're not doing much, but we're slowly trucking away here. And we'll go ahead and We'll go ahead and sprint next turn because I want the energy and I want Nihilego. So also we don't have any trainer cards in hand, so that's worthy to note. So he's not going to get a knockout unless he does some hand manipulation, like another peeking red card or a judge, which I definitely think he could do. There's a choice band, which is irrelevant. Another choice band. There's a lavender town, so he's going to be able to see that I've got no damage for you, sir. No damage. Peeking red card also is pretty scary for him because he still needs to get 2 trainer cards. Both of these 2 cards, he needs to be a trainer card in order to get a knockout on this Buzzwole. So it might be optimal for him to just... So he's got Erica, so I was about to say Guzma or something, and take like... Well, actually, he couldn't take a knockout on Jirachi with Rangaroo because he'd be 10 short. So, yeah. He needs to hit a peeking red card here because he saw my hand with Lavender Town. So this is actually kind of a really cool combo. I kind of want to play Gengar Mimikyu. I mean, it seems really like... it seems pretty niche because once you run out of those peeking red cards, all you have is Lavender Town, and you basically just see your doom early on. My opponent's going to attach another energy to the active here. He's going to retreat into Marshadow here. It looks like he's just going to sack off the Marshadow, which is fine with me. My opponent definitely should be running Max Potions, I think. If you're running a Malamar line, you should be running Max Potion, because those things are really beefy. So I'm wondering if I even should be running Cynthia. Well, what's cool here is I can also look at his hand. So he's got another Gengar, 2 Ultra Balls, Psychic Energy, Mimikyu, and Giratina. So he can always Giratina out one of his, and that's my fear, right? I wanna take my 6 prizes right here, right? So let's see. Do I just dig for Guzma? How many Guzma have I played? I played none, so maybe sprinting right here might be the best play. So let's go ahead, do this, and let's go ahead and sprint. Getting a Guzma here would be nice. We could retreat into Jirachi and then dig again. But that seems not good either. I don't know. Maybe it is. We lose the energy though. Because then he could just attach Psychic Recharge, and get a Giratina up, right? Which I don't like that at all. Ugh. Man, this sucks. I guess we're just gonna take the prize. We'll take the prize right now. Go down to even prizes. We don't have a shrine. There's a Volkner, so Rangaroo is gonna come up here, which is kind of strange. It won't get the knockout on us. Even with Kukui, it wouldn't get the knockout, right? It would just do 100 damage. Poltergeist is gonna knock us out regardless. With the Volkner as our prize card, because we had a Skateboard and Ultra Ball. We could have Ultra Balled away Zapdos and Jirachi, and just be down to a Skateboard and then attach a Skateboard, but at the same time, my opponent's like on the back foot here. So it's okay, as long as we don't see a Max Potion. That's what we don't want to see, right? We don't want to see Max Potion. And with 14 cards in deck, I think we probably would have already seen one by now. Looks like he is going to start using Giratina like we thought. He's going to start... Yep, makes sense. He's going to start skewing the prize race by attacking with his one prizer, but right now he's going to come up with Giratina. Unless that one card in deck is a Guzma, which would be unfortunate. He's going to instruct, maybe hit a Guzma here. And we don't want to see... Okay, there's a Max Potion. That is super unfortunate for us. That means we have to take out... Let's see, is there another Max Potion? Okay, we need to get a Guzma and take out that other Gengar Mimikyu. Super important here. If we don't, we're just going to be way behind. I think, well, 80 damage do it. So 50, 60, 70, 80. No, we're 10 short. So we also need to hit like Electro Power or Choice Band or top deck one of these. That's unfortunate. So what do we have in my opponent's hand? He has Guzma already. So let's start with... Oh, so we for sure need Guzma, right? So we can't Volkner. So let's go ahead and Ultra Ball away Volkner and Jirachi. Yeah, that sounds good. And we'll go ahead and get... Do we get Tapu Koko, Prism Star here? Definitely could, huh? I think we just get Jirachi, actually. Let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, this is pretty scary, actually. So we'll go here. Let's go ahead and Stellar Wish. So, literally nothing off that. So gross. Okay, well. How many switch cards do we have left? All of them. Well, -1. Well, we only played 2 switch, but like none of our Guzma have been played. I think we just don't get anything here because we're just gonna sprint, or maybe we do and then we sprint. So let's get the Lily. And we're already out 2 Rescue Stretcher. That means we're gonna be out a Zapdos as well. We have to do this. We really, really have to do this here. Let's go ahead and sprint. Okay, there's Guzma. So we really need to hit Electro Power or Choice Band, basically. Now let's just get all of our Guzmas, I guess. Gosh, this is so frustrating. Even Shrine. Shrine would have helped us. Are we out of Shrines? Why is it there's just one card that's short? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Okay. Oh jeez. Yeah, no, buddy, you're fine. Okay, so do we just take the knockout on a Rangaroo and then just hope we can somehow magically 80 damage, right? So 50 is 200 and 30, yeah, we're 10 short. So we need to take the knockout on a Rangaroo. Hope he doesn't have another max potion. And yeah. Like, that is our only hope here. Let's see what we get off the prizes. So we get Nest Ball. Oh boy. I don't like our odds. I didn't even check to see if the other Zapdos was prized. So we need to hit energy as well. Because we want to Guzma this thing. And so he didn't have anything in his hand, right? He had Guzma, but he also took a prize, so I don't know what that could have been. He has no more Instruct, which is nice. Yeah, so let's see where he puts the 40 damage as well. Man, this is rough. This is rough stuff. But he does go down to 2 prizes here, so we might be able to just, if we top deck Rainbow Energy or something like that, we could Nightcap him. And if he just has 1, no, he would need 2. So he's going to Lily here. We also get Lavender Town as well, so that sucks. That sucks. That's really bad. Okay. Even if we do take 1 prize, 1 prize, 1 prize, maybe we Guzma this thing. We'll be able to Lavender Town and see what he's got going on here. We have 3 turns to take one of these out, basically. So let's go ahead and put this up. We need Rainbow Energy, and we've already gone through 2. And we have no energy on board, so Coco is not going to do anything for us. Oh boy. So, do we start off with a nest ball? Let's start off... Let's see what's in his hand first. So, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250... So, if we can get a rainbow energy off the sprint, then we win. So, let's go ahead and do that. I think he realizes it too. Do we just get... I think we just get Zapdos here. Let's go ahead and get Zapdos. We need to hit rainbow energy off the sprint. Let's just thin the deck. Choice band, sure. We don't really care about... we don't really care too much. Let's go ahead and go for this guy here. We'll be able to retreat with Jirachi, so we'll be able to dig again. Let's go ahead and dig, dig, dig. I didn't actually see if we had any rainbows left in the deck. So we already Guzma'd, so we'll just go ahead and get this Lily out here. Alright guys, let's hope we hit this rainbow energy off the sprint, because then we'll just win. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. I wish it were that way. I really do. But this is all we got. This is all we got. Yep. That's unfortunate. And we're out of Guzmas. We literally were all in on that play there. Oh, we have one Guzma, I guess. But I think it's prized. But he does need to somehow retreat this thing. I think he's out of Guzma, maybe. No, he has that one in hand. We already saw it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah, he has Switch. Yep. Wow. Cynthia here. Boy, oh boy. We could have prevented this knockout too. We weren't even thinking. We were just... King of misplays, ladies and gentlemen. King of misplays. We don't have any more Zapdos left. Don't have any more rescue stretchers left. I think we just lose now. I think so. We were all in on that play. I could have been smarter about that. Top deck that thing. We only have one Electro Power left. One choice band left. Wow, that is just... And this is exactly at 2. So, yeah. I think we just lose here. So... We had one rainbow left in deck, so one was prized. So we have to hope that... That's 90... that's not going to do anything. Yeah, because he has Switch in hand already. I think we just lose. I think so. I think we lose. Unless we keep our hand down to a minimum of trainer cards, which is possible. We definitely can do that. Then we might just be able to do something here. So let's go ahead and bench this. We'll go ahead and Dance of the Ancients. Go here and here. Yep. Do we get another one? I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, there's 3 in the discard pile, but it was like proccing me to do another one here. So we'll go ahead and put this here. Do I sprint here or do I Cynthia? Yeah, he's got Guzma for game. If we... I think we just sprint, honestly. Let's sprint. So we're out of Shrine as well. Honestly, he just Guzmas with this and wins. That sucks. That sucks. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, we just lose. We can just maybe hope that he misplays and... Let's Stellar Wish, see. Okay, we get Guzma here. Yeah, there's no other Electro Powers. There's no way we can, like... He's got Guzma and everything. There's just no way. So we'll go here. Stellar Wish, Ultra Ball. There's just no way. There's no way. Because he just straight up wins. Okay. This is all for pain. Wow, the Gengar Mimikyu. I think we definitely misplayed though. Like, I should have kept my hand down, but I just assumed he was going to attack with Giratina anyways. He probably Lavender Town was like, I could just attack with Gengar. So, in the end, it was fine. Honestly, it was just fine. So, there we go, guys. That is how we're going to finish this. Gengar Mimikyu coming out of nowhere. Pretty insane. Here's a switch into the Giratina. Makes sense. And there you go, guys. I really do think we probably should have did something else instead of going for that Rainbow Energy play, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, I feel like we really just had to go for it there. Go for the win. I should have checked to see if we had more than one. I was thinking that our odds were pretty good since we had two. But yeah, that's just how it goes. So, guys, if you like this video, please give me a like and tell me what you thought. Tell me what you would change in the deck. This deck definitely does need to change somehow. I feel like it could be a lot more consistent, but it always felt like I was just missing what I needed at the right time. Like, I needed a Choice Band or Electro Power at a certain time, even though we placed a total of 6 of them. Or I needed that with a combination of Guzma, which Volkner doesn't help in that regard. Like, we just have to wait till Lieutenant Surge comes out maybe, and then try this. But yeah, it's really weird. Maybe like people are running 2 Shrine, but I think like we really needed the Shrines there to stick, and it just didn't stick those games, and they really needed to versus those 2 GX decks, the Gardevoir and Gengar Mimikyu. And just, I don't know, the counts, there's so many different combinations and counts you could do with this deck. So just tell me what you guys think, what you guys have found to work well with Zapdos Jirachi. And yeah, until next time, guys, let me know what you guys want to see next time, and we'll catch you guys later. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you later. Bye.